All right, so this is day 2 for the month of September, lower body. I'm gonna start with another mini band circuit again this month. We're not gonna do any unilateral. So each exercise is gonna be 30 seconds and we're gonna go for 2 rounds. Exercise 1, mini band down on the arches of their feet. Exhale as they lift, they're gonna do alternating hip flexion. Exercise number 2 is a lateral step with a squat. So step, squat, step, and squat, keeping tension on that band the entire time. Exercise number 3 is alternating donkey kicks. So mini bands underneath the knees, quadruped position, flex their foot and drive their heel to the ceiling, alternating the legs, really bringing some heat into the glutes. Then they're gonna flip over, mini band stays around the knees, feet wide into that frog position, press the soles of their feet together as hard as they can, and do glute bridges for those supine frog pulses. And then the 5th exercise, a lot of people seem to like it this month. Last month I called it a good morning where we put the band around our neck. This month we're just gonna do that deadlift pattern. Stand tall, hinge, send your butt back, let your eyes follow your chest, snap your hips, squeeze your glutes, bring some heat into our hamstrings. So 5 exercises, all mini band work, 30 seconds, 2 rounds. All right, then we are gonna move into our first big lower body circuit. This is gonna hit the front of our body and the back of our body. This is 3 rounds as a circuit, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This circuit does have the isometric holds. So they're gonna rep for 15 seconds, they're gonna hold for 10 seconds, and then they're gonna rep again for 15 seconds. So the first exercise is a 2 cable rack squat, not sumo. Rack the cables, they're gonna rep, they're gonna hold at the bottom in a squat hold for 10 seconds, and then they're gonna finish with 15 seconds of repping. Exercise number 2 is a glute bridge. Normal glute bridge, but after the hold rep cadence and the rest of the work, this is pretty tough. If they want to grab the half plates and put them on their hips, they can. Drive through their heels, nice and slow. Spend time squeezing at the top. Then they're going to hold for 10 seconds at the top, activating those glutes. And then they're going to finish 15 seconds, repping back to the top and bottom. Exercise number 3 is a split squat. So we're going to rack the cable. If they go with the leg that's next to the cable, it's a little less core activation, a little more stability. If they want a little more challenge, they'll go with their outside leg. I give my clients the option. You can coach it however you wish. They're going to split squat. They're going to hold at the bottom for 10, and then they're going to finish with that split squat for 15. Switch sides, 15-second rep, 10 hold at the bottom, 15-second rep. And lastly, I'm gonna put the purple and the black bands on each rig. We're gonna have those as well. This is that tall kneeling banded hip thrust. So we haven't done this in a couple of months. It works really well with that repping and holding cadence. So we're gonna step in the band, come out, band goes around our hips, chest to floor as butt goes back, snap hips, squeeze glutes for the rep, holds at the top, press those hips forward, dig your toes in, squeeze those glutes as hard as you can, and then finish with 15 seconds of repping. So that is the first big upper body circuit where we do the isometric holds, 2 cable rack squat with a hold, bilateral glute bridge with a hold, 1 cable rack split squat with a hold each leg, and then the tall kneeling banded hip thrust with a hold 3 times through. 15 rep, 10 hold, 15 rep. Then we're going to do a little challenge. We're going to stick with the squat and with the rep and the hold. So we're going to go 2 rounds. They are going to do 5 seconds of a jump squat, 5 seconds of a hold, 5 seconds of a jump squat, 5 seconds of a hold. So that's 20 seconds total. They're going to get 10 seconds of rest, and then they're going to do that one more time. So jump for 5 or bodyweight squat if they can't jump. Hold, jump, hold. 5 seconds each time. 2 rounds, that's it. Then we are are going to move on to an upper body circuit. So this circuit has 4 exercises. We're going to do each exercise 2 times before we move on. So I have a new move here. Right as I say, we're going to do each exercise 2 times. The first exercise is unilateral. So 1 time through, it's going to be one arm. The other time through, it's going to be the other arm. So we're going to do a push-up, but we're going to have one hand in a TRX strap. So my strap's a little bit angled so that you can see me. We want to make sure that that strap is hanging nice and straight for the client. One hand's going to go in the TRX strap, and they're going to push up for 30 seconds. They're going to rest for 15. Put the other arm in the TRX strap and rest for and push for 30 seconds. If they can't do that, they can maybe elevate it a little bit lower on the black foam mat. It's going to lend a little bit of instability, but it's not going to be quite as high as the TRX strap. So that's exercise 1, 30 on, 15 off, 30 on, and then they're going to switch to exercise number 2, which is our seated 2-arm low cable row. So we're familiar with this. We're going to sit down, we're going to use L2 and R2, our feet are on the footrest, sit tall, knuckles up to thumbs up, normal rotation. 30 on, 15 off, 2 times for that one. Then we are going to do a tall kneeling W pull down. So we haven't done this in a while. We're going to go kneeling, tall kneeling, dig your toes in, pull those elbows to your rib cage, handles to shoulders, and squeeze your shoulder blades to your spine and squeeze into those lats. 30 on, 15 off twice, and then they are going to move into something they've been familiar with, feet a little bit about hip width, hands in line with their chest, and they're going to do that high to low fly. Make sure their hands are in line with their chest with a little bit of a slight hinge. 30 on, 15 off, 30 on. So those 4 exercises, the 1-arm TRX push-up, the 2-arm seated row, the W pull down, and then the high to low fly. Each exercise 2 times before they move on. Then we are going to move on to our second lower body circuit, but there are no isometric holds. So we do need to take both handles to the bottom. We're using the Smith bar, sorry. But we are. We do need the rope. So this is 30 seconds each exercise, normal tempo, 3 rounds. So the first exercise is a sumo deadlift. So we haven't done this before, sumo deadlift with the Smith bar. So the client can hold pronated grip. When we did the workout this week, we did 1 pronated, 1 supinated. I liked it. I haven't really deadlifted that way before, but obviously I know that people have done it. I liked it. That's how I did it. So I'm going to coach either way, however clients feel comfortable. So their shins almost touch the bar, feet are wide, toes angle out. Our hands are a little bit wider for this deadlift than normal because we're sumo. Hinge, shoulder blades together, snap your hips, sink, snap your hips, and squeeze your glutes. Keep those shoulder blades pulled back to their spine. 30 seconds, then they move on. They are going to do an S-drive heavy sled push. So I would like my clients, I think it's best if we coach it, for everybody to climb underneath that strap. In the past, when we've done a heavy sled push, I've taken the straps off, but we're doing a sled push and a reverse walk, so we need that strap. So climb under it, adjust the levers according to the paper, and do a heavy, heavy sled push. They can hold on to the lowest bar, the middle bar, the second bar, whichever they're comfortable with, drive with their toes, 30 seconds. Then they're gonna hop off, they're gonna grab the rope, and we have that split stance pull through. All that weight's on the front leg, back foot is on the toe, acting as a kickstand, hinge, and snap. Squeeze those glutes. It's a really tight snap of that back glute. 30 seconds, and then they're gonna switch legs, and then the last one, they're gonna hop back on the S-drive for a low reverse walk for 30 seconds. So we have the sumo Smith bar deadlift, we have the heavy sled push, then we have the split stance pull through with the rope, and then we have the low reverse walk on the S-drive. 3 rounds, 30 seconds. finish with that core. So it's the same thing you're familiar with. We have that hollow hold, we have that slow cross crawl, we have our TRX fallouts, we have our alternating one leg reverse hip lift, and then we have our plank. First 4 exercises are 45 seconds, 15-second rest in between. That plank, whether they go elbow or high plank, is for 1 minute. And that's lower body day.